Right, okay guys, this week we are heading up to Fort William for the World Cup. I want to say we, I mean myself, Drop and Roll, and also in the background here we've got Adam McGuire from McGuire Visuals. He's going to be joining me. He's going to actually staying in the motorhome with me as well. Be nice to have a bit of company. And he's going to be up there taking pictures of the downhill and stuff. I'm also going to try and rope him in to film a little bit for me as well. Shall we?
Yeah, let's head on. Let's go.
Let's start the drive. That was one of the wettest drives I've ever done to Fort William. It's going to be pretty interesting for the downhill guys and myself doing the show, I guess. But either way, that's us here now. Adam and I are going to walk over. We've got to build a rig. I think Adam's going to explore, maybe have a walk around. He doesn't have to build a rig with us. I am going to get my poncho on, which I bought especially for this occasion. I've got my waterproof socks on. I am full waterproofing mode for this weekend. Alright, so we found the Drop and Roll van. Don't know where the guys are though. I really want to get inside because it is soaking out here. We want to be setting up in there and there's loads of cars in the way, so we need to figure out when they're moving, when we can get in there, and when we can start building, which is hopefully soon because I'm going to get soaked otherwise. Remarkably oh my days, that was a wet setup. That's one of the wettest setups we've done for a long time. I am so grateful I bought this poncho. So fingers crossed tomorrow we will have some drier weather, although they do say there's a 70% chance of rain. But that's better than 100% that we got today. So we're gonna go back, try and get dry. I don't have any way of really drying clothes, so I hope you brought plenty of spares.
Yeah, I do.
And then yeah, I think just heading to town with the guys, get some food, and then yeah, try and get some good night's sleep. So, oh man, I'm looking forward to some food so much.
I'm really dry thanks to Carhartt.
Oh.
And if you'd like to sponsor me, Instagram will be down below.
You can't blame him for trying. Which way are we going here? Good morning everyone. So we've spent our first night here and oh my god, that was a good night's sleep. So quiet up here. These mattresses are comfortable as hell. The weather is not playing ball again. It is raining and yeah, we're about to head and go up to the rig. Okay everyone, excuse the noise. I've got my mic on so I hope you can hear me. But yeah, the rig is all set up. We've got the crowds. They're just about gathering now. Just about to go do some warming up now. Just make sure everything's tight. And yeah, see how we get on. I really hope I don't get pulled up for music copyrights. I'm not playing this. This is in the background. Be kind to me, YouTube. Are you wanting to put this anywhere?
Yeah, I kind of want it somewhere that I could maybe try to jump the trailer off.
Oh really? And where do you want the bunny hop bar?
Where can we fit it? Maybe move this down here.
Do you ever got any tape that we can just tape these ends on?
If I could get you to tape some, if I could get you to tape that, maybe put that.
Aha! See, you think we'd be prepared for this. We've been meaning to fix this for so long. Nothing like taping on bits of the rig while people are watching. Yeah. That is cool. I like those. Get a fist. Good work. Right, where are we putting this bunny hop bar? So,
and then we'll hopefully have a show from them later on after qualifying as well.
Hopefully.
Yo, I haven't even done anything yet. I've literally just fitted some new rotors, so I'm trying to get those bedded in. I'm also wearing shoes I've never ridden before. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Honk, 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 honk.
coming for you. Check you out now. It's been a while since I've seen you riding short sleeves.
I know.
It looks weird.
I know, it does.
It looks quite old school.
Yeah, it's almost like being here all back in the day.
Ooh.
Now, we have very kindly been brought here thanks to Adidas and 510. It's an Adidas, so thank you so much to them. There's going to be a video dropping, I think, on Tuesday to celebrate that. And thanks to Adidas and 510 and all of us. Now, at the end of the weekend is to get rid of all of these prizes before we go home. Are you ready for the drop and roll show? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to beautiful Fort William for the Downhill World Cup. Vanessa, please make some noise for Duncan Shaw! Dave, we're too loud! Now, I know we're in Scotland, so not too many boos for our next rider. Hailing from the north of, dare I say, England, the most famous biking YouTuber out there right now. He lives in Glasgow, so he basically is Scottish these days. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, please, for Ali C! Now, this is Ali C's disco dance maneuver. He spends his evenings moonlighting as a break dancer. So here we go, there's the worm. Very nice, Ali, very good. Right, where are we going now? Of course, you need to follow Ali C on YouTube. Please subscribe to his channel. All kinds of instructional videos up there, as well as mind-blowing trials riding. Not just trials riding, actually. All kind of bike riding. Come on out, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. Danny McGuire. Look at him in a t-shirt. I'm surprised he's not wearing shorts. It's possibly tropical for Danny right now. The rumours are true. Danny actually didn't wear trousers until the age of 18. Right, Ali, where are we going, sir? Duncan went up here. Well, we look at the time. We're good. Right, Ali, see, very nice.
I hate the skinnies.
Right, looking dodgy. Oh, come on, Ali, see. Yes! Oh, well done, sir. Of Scotland rests on your shoulders. He can't be beaten by an Englishman. Come on! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winner! Cup. Everything's been going pretty well, but should we give him a little bit? There he goes, coming in. Oh! Do you see the platform wobble then? Right, Ali, oh my word, look at him on the big screen. It's amazing. Doing. Ali, you're going to get stuck again. You always get stuck at the end.
I don't know.
What are you doing now?
I don't know.
What is he going to do? I don't know, he's stuck. Should we just leave him up there for the rest of the show? Should we make him jump down? Yes, he jumped! Well done, Ali. Very good. Those of you who haven't seen the new video, oh my word. And just so you all know,
It's so short.
selfies, all that kind of good stuff, over at the Adidas booth. Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. For the first time in our lives, we might actually be on time. 1 minute. Right, what's going on here? Right, here we go, Danu. 45 seconds. Well, we got 30 seconds to go. Fort William, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Backflip, yes! What's this maniac gonna do? Oh my word, yes! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us.
Gentlemen, there you go, buddy.
Still drop and roll tour.
Good work.
You can see the look of amazement. And who knows, maybe the big red ball. Okay.
Alright, so I've got about an hour until the show, so I'm going to go up the hill a little bit, try and find a little bit of qualifying action if possible. Although I've only got about, 40 minutes until I want to get back, do some warming up, so who knows, I'll be coming downhill. We'll see what we can find.
Got quite a good spot. Here comes Neyman.
Putting on. Thousands of calories.
Pretty cool, you can see the track all the way up there, comes down all the woods, and this is the motorway. Got the jumps there, gonna come sprinting along into the Scottish booter, down into the finish line. So I just need some fast guys to come down.
You're stealing my thunder.
You can do some commentary if you want.
Oh, it's just wonderful. It's absolutely fantastic out here, but there's not been many whips. We need more whips.
What about midges though?
Midges, not too bad today, but probably worse tomorrow when it's damper and wetter and just more horrible.
Why is he doing an interview?
I just like an interview, you know. I'm a professional man.
The interviews just come to him.
Well, what can I say? Kaizen detailing on Instagram, yeah, we detail your car.
Right, well I think that was pretty bad timing on my part. I think the qualifying has just finished. I have no idea who's qualified, where, what, so back down to the finish, see what's going on, and then showtime. So, there's also some four-cross going on, which would be quite cool to catch as well. But yeah, let's go get warmed up and get the show on the go. Didn't know the Nevidge range had such a sweet looking pump track. Check this thing out. Yeah, it's sweet. Need to come up and have a go in this at some point, I think. Maybe after the show, just in case I end up nailing myself.
So thank you Adidas, not only welcome down to a big family, but thanks to Adidas we are here performing once again. We haven't been here in a few years, but we're back here at the Football World Cup and we are hyped! Please make some noise and join me in welcoming Mr. Duncan Shaw! Right, Duncan, we've only got 20 minutes and this is boring. We're going straight to the difficult stuff. Over here! You calm, Owen. Calm, collected, the worm, Disco France, the leader of yesterday. You got the minerals, straight up, no runner. Here he goes, yes! He's calling a precision master this time. Yes! Yes, Ali! Oh, just, yeah, there you go. Oh, no problem for Mr. McCaskill, right? We're going across the skills, look at it go. On one half of the Danny Daycare bike, right? Oh, no, it's going for it anyway! Oh, yes! Holding it! Yes, look at that! And the rest of the World Cup. Very good. Pretty worried about this right now. Ali C, no problem whatsoever it seems. Okay, now you're up there, Colonel Plonks. How are you going to get now? Okay, 7 foot up. He's on his skis. He's about 4 centimetres wide. 1 foot off. Get it back on, please. How are you going to get now? You've only got 7.5 minutes. Oh, come on, come down there, come on. Oh, yes! Down here, across the spiky fence. Now, normally in such high tension scenarios, oh, he's just done it! First go! That's ruined the pantomime, hasn't it? Well done. Here we go! Okay, all the way up on top of the trailer. Now that's very good. Some people's up there a moment to go. Jump from the wheels down to the continental box. What has Alan Clarkson got for us here? Where is he going? Ali? Oh, are you okay? Yes, he's okay. Right, jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, I can't watch. 1, go! 10, here we go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Oh! Yes! There you go! Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for his front! But are you ready? Here we go! Back with front flip! 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, that is right by the finish line, opposite.
Okay, so the second show there went pretty well. It was a little bit rushed, without much of a warm-up. It took me quite a few attempts to get the skinny, but it was still pretty good fun. Currently the fog cross is on, so I'm just coming up the hill to watch that a little bit because it's pretty cool. And my voice, as you can probably tell, is starting to go a little bit now. The music here is so loud. But let's see what these guys are up to.
Eat into. In 3, Ben Jones in 4.
It's not so much licking slick, it's more like licking remove.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Welcome to Red Bull TV with a little bit of Liam White over here, baby. Hello.
Everyone just sees the camera and just wants to do a little bit to camera. So who am I to deny them? Four cross racing looks pretty cool. Four cross Ewan was here and he actually tried to get me to enter, which would have been awesome, but firstly I'm rubbish at it, and secondly I didn't have enough time, so I'm not racing. He did race. Unfortunately, he had a massive crash, hurt his hip, and actually got a bit of concussion. So I could do with going and find him. I think he's around here somewhere, and just make sure he's all right. But it's a shame he's not riding. But it's cool to watch these guys. The guys who are racing are super fast, and yeah, it's awesome to watch.
Shoulder into that tight left-hand turn. It's time to start buzzing that tyre. And Ferguson, I think, is moving up for a bid on 3rd place. And Bradley's had to turn on the gas now. It's going to be the 3P. Choose once, twice, 3 times the winner. And here we go for William. Oh, Beaumont's had a shocker out of the start. He's back there in 4th, but up front, it's Slavic. Thomas Slavic, Nervkla, Hannes Slavic. Oh, there's one down. Beaumont nearly got taken out there by Nervkla. And now he's hunting down Hannes Slavic. Thomas Slavic surely has got his. Can Scott Beaumont move up on the Austrian to 2nd place? It's tight, but it's going to be another win in the bag for Thomas Slavic. Hannes Slavic 2nd, Scott Beaumont 3rd.
Right, that is day one of shows done. I pretty much lost my voice. It has been so loud here, so many people to talk to, and yeah, but it's been awesome. Got quite a few drunk people in the background who just made me bunny up over them, which was weird. And then yeah, that's us gonna go to dinner. I think, is it dinner with 510 tonight? Yeah. So dinner with 510, and then yeah, one show tomorrow, and then watch the downhill, which would be awesome. I think the weather's meant to be pretty wet tomorrow, so I'll try my best to get this camera out again. There's a few more things in the pits. Obviously I'd love to get some of the downhill filmed and try and make this a good video. So yeah, until then, good night. Good morning everybody. So it is Sunday, it is race day, and more importantly it is show day. You can probably tell by my voice it is very low at the minute, and that's not from drinking. I actually was a good boy last night. I didn't go out, but the rest of the guys did. I am actually alone in the motorhome tonight. Adam was sleeping in there the previous night, but he went out, had a good night with the guys last night, I think. I don't know where he is. I assume he's probably up at the rig in a minute, which is where I am going to head. But the weather, you know, yesterday we got lucky, it didn't rain. Today, not so lucky. It is a wet one today. This is going to be fun. Fortunately we've only got, well, say fortunately, the shows are awesome to do, but fortunately we've only got one show today because it is soaking wet. I'm going to get drenched, and then that does mean I get to watch the downhill. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and take my big camera. It's meant to be splash proof, so hopefully as long as I don't keep it in torrential rain, it should be okay. There's still plenty more to see at the events. There's loads more stands and stalls and shops and, you know, bikes on display. So I'd love to get out and show you some of that, and maybe a bit of racing depending on how things go. So without further ado, let's get up the road, let's get soaking wet, and let's see what's going on. Cool, well that was today's show gone. Didn't really get much filmed, it was just so wet, as you can tell. But I brought some dry clothes, which is awesome. Now there's a big queue of people waiting for signings, and then the downhill's on. So try and get through some autographs, say hi to people, and then get watching the action. This is the queue of people. Yes, sneak through you there. Cheers guys. Right. Hey. How's it going? Alright, we've got the main guys, Duncan, Danny. How'd it go today, guys?
Wet?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was actually awesome.
Yeah.
I enjoyed riding the wet. I think it makes people think it's a lot harder, which it is a wee bit for us, but it kind of just...
It's alright for you, you always riding the wet at home.
Yeah, but everything's grip tape, the brakes work pretty well in the wet, and you're just kind of like, I don't know, I like the feeling of doing things.
Used to it, because Ali's too scared to ride in the wet.
I am.
Aye, that's
as you've seen in the vlogs.
I especially like the foot jam whips in the wet are fun because it's slippy on the tyres and you're just like, right, I'm doing it. So
your foot jam whip in that show then was wild.
Pretty sketchy, but
did you film it? Have you got it?
I don't think I did, no.
Yeah, but I think the cool thing about this show is obviously the local crowd, and then being on the big screen kind of just makes it something different for us. Yeah. Awesome, keen riding as well, Ali.
Cheers,
as
man.
Always.
Thank you very much. Good work, guys.
Yeah.
Pleasure as always.
So that was a very formal interview for the vlog.
Yeah. So women's finals now, we've got Rachel Atherton coming down. She is well up on time. So let's see how well she does.
6 seconds. And the Athertons, absolute experts in bike development. They've done it for so many other bike companies. Here she goes in fire!
Right, the sun has come out. We found a famous face here. We've got Stu Thompson. You've seen it. Danny Daycare, the man who made it happen. Yeah, awesome video, dude.
Thanks, man.
Seems to be going down pretty well.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's gone, really well. I was pretty nervous about it, really. So it's good to have it. So good.
Daisy realised that she's a famous star now.
No, not really. A few people have said like, I like your video, and she's like, just basically goes all shy, so she has no idea.
Yeah. So in case you didn't know, Daisy, the star of the show, is Stu's daughter. So it's really cool that she could be part of it. A lot of people didn't quite realise there was a stunt doll in the trailer, so yeah, just get out there. So it's not a bad father, but yeah, it was an awesome video. So yeah, good work, man. Good work.
Cheers.
Nice one. Right, so the finals are on just now, and to be honest with you, I'm not even sure if I'm really allowed to film it. I'm sure if it was just for like Instagram stuff like that, it's fine, but when it's going on to like a weekly vlog, which I potentially make money from, I think that's where Red Bull draw the line. So you may catch a rider coming down behind me, but other than that, I'm not really going to film the finals. Gonna have to just go onto Red Bull TV and watch it from there. But we'll tell you this, the sun has kind of come out, it's not raining, so should make for a pretty good finals. So I'm gonna head back down to the bottom, watch it on the big screen where I can actually see what's going on, take in all the atmosphere, and yeah, should be good fun. That was one of the better races I've seen for a while. Everyone who came down kept on topping the time, getting the hot seat, fastest time of the day, and then that'll get topped again and again. So Amaury Perrion won. He won here last year. Yeah, his run pretty much faultless. It was pretty sweet watching it on the big screen, and yeah, he won by a reasonable margin as well. So yeah, great race, well done to him. Greg Minna, I thought he was going to take the win. He came down, got the hot seat. He's won here so many times. He holds a record for the number of wins here. I thought he was going to take it again, but he got pipped to the post. Danny Hart came down with an insane run. Almost got the win. I thought he was going to smash it, but just missed out. So yeah, that was exciting. My voice is hurting now. Right, I'm going to wait for the guys to come back. We still need to get all our rig into the trailer, so that's the next job. Now that the crowds are quieting down, a bit easier to do. So hi, not the most fun thing, but it's got to be done. Okay everyone, that is a wrap. Wasn't much to show really. It was the finals, which I said last time, not all happened. That was cool. We then had to actually pack away the rig inside the drop and roll van. The guys have just dropped myself and Adam off. That's them off back to drop and roll headquarters. I've of course got the motorhome, so Adam and I are going to drive back down to Glasgow. I'm going to jump in, have a shower. I am absolutely stinking, and yeah, probably have a bit of food or something and then head on down. Fortunately, we didn't have any incidents with drop and roll despite riding in pretty atrocious conditions in today's show. All went off without a hitch. Managed to do some pretty sketchy short run up, short run out backflips, which I'm pleased with, and overall been a pretty good weekend. Like I said earlier in the video, keep an eye out for using the Trust linkage forks. Give them a try, see how we get on. But other than that, it's been a great weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and catch you next time. So that's a goodbye from me.
Boosh, peace, see you later.
Goodbye from him, and catch you next time. See you later everyone. Bye bye.